Hi guys, welcome to another reading, to another collective reading. I hope everybody's doing okay. Thank y'all for joining me. And I'm going to start off with a oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. Okay, and the card is Woodwives, Adaptability. Adaptability. Adapting to whatever circumstances that we've got to adapt to, whether we want to or not. Adaptability. Okay, and it's number 64. Maybe today is somebody's 64th birthday. Happy birthday, and happy birthday to anybody whose birthday may be today or yesterday or these few weeks to come. Happy birthday. I know my oldest brother's birthday is December, is it today? December the 29th? I think it's today. Anyways, happy birthday to my brother. And it says, Woodwives, adaptability, strong roots, and growth. The Woodwives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. You need to know who you are, what you'll tolerate, what you've learned to date, and what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now, and in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. And this card is a earth sign card. And it says, you have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. You have everything you need, and you have all it takes to do this right now. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed by how well things play out for you. Wow, if you keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you'll be amazed by how well things play out for you. The Woodwives are both wisdom keepers and students of the New World, as these forest spirits have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances and always find the perfect way to grow and expand. Wow. They represent what you already know how to do. They represent what you already know how to do. Learn, be in beginner's mind, let go of your rigid notions of how things should be, and be present to what is right now. To what is right now, what's going on right now, unencumbered by your projections. Is there a storm brewing because things need to change? No worries, nothing can uproot you now, and it will pass, and you will dance with nature and move with it all. Perhaps you're being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new. Perhaps you're being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new, and you're not sure how far you can go without losing your footing. Have no fear, for when you remember your roots, your integrity, your authentic self, you can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line you drew. Go for it. You will be so glad you did. Wow, this is beautiful. I want to read this sentence again. If you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed by how well things play out for you. So when things don't work out, guys, let's say something that you really, really wanted doesn't work out, try to be okay with it. Try to just, stay grounded and know that for whatever reason, you're not getting what you wanted at that particular moment or how you wanted it, is just because something has to take place before what you wanted comes to pass. So be flexible. Say, perhaps say to yourself, if it's not happening, it's for a reason. Let me relax and go with the flow. That way, later on, I'm sure you'll realize that something better was going to happen throughout the time that you know, let go of what you wanted or relaxed while it wasn't happening quite as fast as you would have wanted it to. And now I'm gonna get some tarot cards from the, what's it called? Beautiful Creatures Tarot Cards or Tarot Deck by J.R. Rivera. Okay, let me just get the energy of my viewers into the deck. And this one came out in the pre-shuffle, the Moon, concealment. Maybe somebody is trying to keep you concealed, trying to not let your light shine, keeping you from being noticed, being seen, being appreciated, being loved. Don't worry, be flexible. Things work out the way they do for different reasons that we don't know at the moment, But it's better than struggling and kicking and fighting the whole way through, And then at the end, you realize, man, it just wasn't supposed to happen at that point in time because XYZ was supposed to happen first, So I'm going to try not to talk too much, guys. But thank you guys for viewing my readings. And for helping me out as much as you do by viewing my readings. Thank you all so very much. I know there's a whole lot more better readers out there. I watch them too. So God bless them for all the help and all their hard work and all their great talent. And this came out in the other reading that I just did, and I want to apologize because I believe I read it wrong. I said Three of Pentacles, and it came out in reverse like it did today again. So perhaps you're not being able to master your work because of interferences, different types of interferences that are occurring. Maybe a certain person is jealous, envious, whatever, they have their reasons for trying to keep you from doing your work, trying to keep you from, this is also teamwork. The three of Pentacles is, collaborating together, working together. And if it's in reverse, something is keeping you from, the help that you need, or for you to be able to master, because it's called mastership, to master your work that you're trying to accomplish. And that's what I should have said the other day. I'm going to leave it upright because I don't like the way it looks the other way. Let me see if I can find somewhere to put this. And so just going to leave that one up there. And it had been on my mind because I was like, I read the Three of Pentacles as if it had came out upright, and it didn't on my last reading I just did last night. And I was like, gosh, it came out in reversed, but I apologize for that. I hadn't done a reading in a while, in about 10 days, so anyways, that's no excuse. I'm not trying to make an excuse. But yeah, not being able to do your work that you need because of outside interferences. There's always going to be, well, not always, but sometimes there's people that you know, don't care too much about seeing you succeed, you know, and especially if you're a person like me that's always, you know, kind of in the dark and you never go nowhere and you're not much of a going out type of person or a social person, you know, when they see that you're trying to do something, guys, you know, there's going to be people that are not used to seeing you, you know, try to do something with yourself, you know, and they'll be like, well, what is she trying to do? Who does she think she is? And then jealousy and envy and stuff comes in. So we just have to be flexible, like the card said. And I think I showed it to y'all, the pages, so y'all can read it. Nine of Swords, anxiety. Maybe you're causing somebody anxiety because of the work that you're trying to do that they're keeping you from doing. You know, that they're trying to keep you from succeed in your work environment, you know. Or maybe you're having anxiety because of this reason as well, because you're trying to work and it seems like, you know, outside influences are keeping you from doing, you know, from succeeding and accomplishing your goals that you're trying to accomplish. So anxiety, you know, is taking place either from someone you know, work, love, or life. And here's Ten of Swords. It was in my last reading too. It was followed by the Magician. So you have, maybe it was, a magician can also be a manipulator. Maybe there's a manipulator, some type of manipulation being, you know, taking place at the moment in your life. The Magician can also be that you have all the resources that you need to accomplish. You just have to be flexible. Whatever goes on, whatever's going on, try to be flexible. Look at that beautiful picture of the girl with the branches in her head, like a tree is grounded, has roots all the way down. You know what I mean? No matter how strong as the wind blows, that tree stays grounded because of its roots. Try to stay rooted, deeply grounded in your, you know, what you're wanting to accomplish, your goals. It's not easy, you know. It's not easy just living life, period, you know. So when you're trying to do something good for yourself and better your life, there's always going to be those people that are going to try to interfere. The Queen of Wands, you're beautiful. Determination is one of your high qualities, you know, one of your characteristics, one of your archetypes, to be determined, a determined person, a determined, beautiful woman. You know, the Queen of Wands is a beautiful woman, very pretty, you know. I think this is the Aries symbol. So yeah, you can be an Aries girl. It's a beautiful card. I love her beautiful outfit she has on, black and red. That's beautiful. So much for the pictures, right? I love to show the pictures. I just think they're so beautiful. And we've got here the King of Wands. Maybe you are connected with a King of Wands, also Aries. Might have some Aries placements or Sagittarius and Leo in their chart. Or you may have it. Ladies or guys, it don't matter. You're embodying both. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Very, very beautiful, outgoing, entrepreneur type of person, you know. You've got your own, you know, your own business, and you know, you tell yourself what to do. You don't go around, listening to other people tell you what to do. Your head's strong, and Aries is always very strong will, has Mars as their planet. So, and Mars is a very, go-getter type of planet. The Page of Wands, venture. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Venture off into what you want to do and be flexible, guys. So, I think that's all, okay? Because then my reading will be too long, and I know my subscribers and viewers, they don't like my reading so long, I don't think, and still I don't want it to be too long. So we've got a lot of wands here. Nine of Swords, let's see. Let me do the moon first, okay, since it's a major arcana. And it says, I've come to understand that some say that what you don't know won't hurt you. But if you were to find out what you don't know, will you withstand the pain that comes with it? And the key word is concealment. Did I show y'all the card? I love the green hair. If I wanted to paint anything on my hair, I think it would be green as well. It's for money also. It's for the heart chakra, also for love. Concealment. Late at night in a grassy field and sitting on top a Celtic stone, we have the angel of midnight with a sad and desperate look on her face. This angel of midnight lives in a world where everything is hidden from everyone. To find the truth, one has to dig deep. Many are afraid of the truth and decide to leave it hidden. The moon and the crows know everything since they deliver messages to one another. But this angel doesn't know anything about what is happening around her. The moonlight ignites her intuition, leading her to sense vibrations from all that's around. Her intuition soon turns into strong hunches about things. But no matter how hard she tries, she can't decipher her gut feelings. She remains unaware and is unable to deliver us a warning. The crows are sworn to remain silent, so the only thing they can do is give this angel of midnight clues. She holds a crow in her hands, hoping it will speak, but before she relays a message to you from the unknown, she worries too whether you can handle it. In a reading, this card represents the uncovering of a harsh secret from an unknown source. This will be the kind of news where you already know it's bad and you don't want to hear about it. Well, in this point of view, you don't have a choice but to heed the message. It will hurt, but you'll get over it. You face a person or a situation that appears one way, but in reality, it's the opposite. You may also find yourself involved with the occult or supernatural, depending on what you do in life. The moon represents your feelings, and your feelings are a reflection of who you really and truly are underneath your skin. And then in reverse, it says this card does not change its meaning to a positive interpretation, but it is not sinister either. This card tells you that you are slowly starting to uncover things that have been kept secret. You are getting in touch with your emotions. So perhaps the people that had been trying to keep you from succeeding in your work or, accomplishing the stuff that you've been wanting to accomplish is going to come to your, it's going to be brought to your attention. So I hope I read that okay. Okay, so let's see. Nine of Swords. It says, oh my goodness, time is running out. What should I do? Somebody please help me. Oh no, I'm going mad. And the key word is anxiety. A beautiful princess is going through a state of mortifying distress that is leaving her restless every night. She has too much going on in her head, and it's leaving her exhausted, worried, and unable to concentrate on important tasks in her life. She can't handle all the stress, and it's making her physically ill. The princess has tried to find help to relax her mind, but nothing has worked for her. The masquerade is the only thing that helps her to remain calm and to ease her busy mind. But again, the mask does nothing. The mask does nothing for her. What's worse is that she doesn't even know where all the stress is coming from. Um, I can relate to that. Sometimes we're out all stressed out and we don't even know why. We don't know why but just keep prayed up. Maybe somebody that you know is going through a difficult time. If it isn't you, um, guys that are listening to me, whoever's my viewers. In the upright position, in a reading, this card represents a period of distress and nervous breakdowns, with fears taking over. You're feeling worried and restless, blowing everything out of proportion. You are causing too much drama over nothing and hurting everyone around you. Your guilty conscience is taking control, and you may be feeling overly responsible for something. Someone is spilling their problems onto you, and you are becoming very stressed and anxious. In the reverse, it says, this card implies a state of relief and serenity. At last you can think clearly. Your mind is functioning normally. Now you can finally sleep better and wake up feeling calm and rested. You're able to concentrate on any task. Stress is over and done with. You feel at ease. I don't read my cards in reverse hardly, so I try not to keep them in reverse. This one just came out of the deck in reverse yesterday when I did a reading and today. So that was the Nine of Swords. So you might be in the state where your mind is functioning normally. You're sleeping better and you're waking up feeling calm and rested. Or you may be going, having fears taking over you and feeling worried and restless. Queen of Wands. Let's do the Queen of Wands. Sorry guys, sometimes I can't find these. I hate when this happens. I get so nervous. I start freaking out. Queen of Wands. I'm seeing that you need to move forward and go. I'm seeing that you need to move forward and ahead for what you want. Determination is the key word. A sparky ram entity sits and carefully plans where she should go to obtain her next source of determination. The entity does not care, much less worry about the outcome of her actions. When she needs to do something, she does it without anyone stopping her. The ram also helps others to do the same for themselves, so they won't stay with the urge or idea that they could have done a lot more. The energy of the Queen of Wands is active, dynamic, and assertive. Ruled by Mars, the planet of battles and strife, it is associated with Aries, who embodies an archetype filled with determination. Aries rules physical appearances and first and final impressions. The archetype of the Queen of Wands denotes a person who is absolutely straightforward and takes challenges head on without hesitation. If and when they have to clear something in the air, they will see to it that they are heard. Their courage to be able to tackle problems takes them far and wide. On a negative side, they may also be short-sighted, which leads to making wrong choices that have grave consequences. When these bad choices are made, they ignore the outcome and avoid making amends with those who they've hurt, or they avoid fixing their problems. They are not keen on learning from past mistakes. So they don't understand when they do something that they shouldn't do. And not everybody, guys, not everybody that's listening, but In this case, that's what it's saying, that it's hard for them to, learn from their mistakes. And I think that's for all of us, we all have a little bit of every sign inside our, we can embody that energy. Whether you're a water sign, an earth sign, or an air sign. The Queen of Wands represent in the situation, it says the Queen of Wands represents a situation where you will have to be direct with obligation and with people in order to set things into motion. The ability to do what you have to do to set things right is right in front of your face. The determinations you need to fulfill are things that will grow within you. To fulfill this are things that will grow within you. On a negative side, avoid becoming narrow-minded and only seeing one option or one side of a problem or truth. By doing this, you will have no options or motivation to help you clear things that are bothering you, which in turn takes a toll on what you want to do. This may create a habit of narrow-mindedness. And we've got the King of Wands. Now I have to look for the King of Wands, guys. Bear with me a second. Here it is. Okay. I will set a wonderful example and be a true role model for you. And the key word is leadership. A radiant lioness is ready to influence you with her charm and charisma. She is ready to teach you how to be and act like a leader and how to lead things into your direction. Whenever she sees someone who has lost their path, this lioness is there to guide and advise them so they will not remain lost. She also helps people to be the center of attention so others can recognize and acknowledge them. The energy of the King of Wands is self-confident, brave, and inspiring. The king, ruled by the sun, the planet of ego and individuality, is associated with Leo, who embodies a leader archetype. Leo rules procreation and recreation. And the archetype says the King of Wands denotes a person who is a rightful leader. Their charismatic nature attracts people from all walks of life, serving others as a good influence. This person does not have any difficulties in leading the way for people who will become longtime friends. Their good nature and influence will serve not only a purpose to them, but to others as well. On the negative side, this may be a person who is too flamboyant and likes to show off material belongings to others. They do nothing good but to rub someone's face into the petty and valueless things that they own. This person is too conceited and does not care about anyone's feelings, only their own. And a situation of this card says the King of Wands represents, or of the King of Wands represents a situation where you may want to set your charisma and charm free. This may help you lead the way for others or for yourself. This will also help people to see who you really are. You may even help someone learn how to release their happiness into the world. On the negative side, avoid being too flamboyant and egocentric and learn to have a bit of compassion for others who may have less material things than you. This will only give you a very bad reputation, and those who care about you will distance themselves from you. Keep in mind that no matter what you do, money can't buy happiness. Wow, that's beautiful. That was this one, the King of Wands. Leadership. Okay. I like the way they have these stars as if they're, you know how when you look up at the stars, you can kind of put the stars together and it makes a certain sign. But I don't know if that's what they're there for. Okay, so now we've got the Page of Wands, Venture. Sorry, it's been 29 minutes. Let me try to hurry up. It says, I I touch all that I can because it gives me motivation. Wow. Venture. The key word is venture. A gray-haired nymph stands behind several poppies. I didn't know that's what poppies look like. These poppies are as red as the fire that burns within her. Her pale skin and silver hair are what the fire within has caused her. She offers you a poppy from her garden, so you too can have a burning desire and passion to give life to whatever it is that you want to do. The Page of Wands rules all things that burn and spark. The page lights up and illuminates your path. Where there is darkness, the Page of Wands is your aid to see through the dark. It is associated with the sun that burns bright up in the sky. Those who don't know how to handle a Page of Wands are likely to get burned. It will prove that they can't handle the heat. The archetype of a Page of Wands denotes a person who is radiant, fierce, spunky, and has a spark of life. Their persona and attitude burns anything and everything like a wildfire, igniting it with energy. With a simple word or action, they inflict motivation and inspiration into other people. They also bring out the best in a person when they are feeling at their worst. Wow. On the negative side, no matter how they're feeling, they always try to make the other person, bring out the best in another person. It says, on the negative side, the Page of Wands may be a person who lets people down. They are able to cause big deceptions and often lie for their own purposes. They have the capacity to extinguish your inspiration as well as aspirations by telling you mean and hateful things that really hurt your feelings. The situation says the Page of Wands represents a situation where you may want to live your life and moments as if they were your last. You will not be hurting yourself or anyone by doing this. On the contrary, you will be showing them what they are capable of doing. Take a risk without fear, and one that means a lot to you. So whatever you want to do, take a risk. Take a risk and do it, especially if it means a lot to you. Take that risk. Something that you have always wanted to do but never felt up to. It's better to have tried than not tried at all. On the negative side, avoid people and situations that bring your self-esteem down, or people who doubt or disallow your ability to achieve and oversee problems hindering you. They don't really take into consideration the problems that are hindering you or things that they may be doing to hinder your ability to make something happen that you want to accomplish in your life. As much as it may hurt, you will have to cut the cord and distance yourself from them, because they're disallowing your ability to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. Let me read that again. On the negative side, avoid people and situations that bring your self-esteem down, or people who doubt or disallow your ability to achieve and oversee problems hindering you. As much as it may hurt, you will have to cut the cord and distance yourself from them. So we've gone to 34 minutes, guys. I really wanted to read this card. It says, don't worry, darling, you'll find your way. The red rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy, and being carefree. To some of you guys that might not be able to see this whole reading, maybe you could come back to it, pause it, or, just come back to it at a later time. Okay? So it says the red rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy, Buddha energy, and carefree. The affirmation spell says, I freely flow and find my path. I nurture my joy. An ally and guide, the red rose represents a being that blooms even in impossible situations. This particular rose grew from the concrete of the sidewalk. Nature always finds a way. She has an all-seeing eye at the center of her petals. She has used her insights and magic to overcome all odds and obstacles in her way, even when others didn't believe it was possible. Her spirit is surprisingly light-hearted, playful, and colorful for such a resilient and spiritually connected being who chooses to be stubborn and still seek joy, magic, and meaning despite circumstances. This results in her ability to continue growing and even uplift and inspire others as they try to do the same. Wow, there's a carefree and fluid energy behind this card. This card, the card and guide invite you to stop being so serious, to trust that you will make it through whatever it is that you need to, as you have in the past. As you have in the past. To trust that you will make it through whatever it is that you need to, as you have in the past. You are not permanently stuck, so lighten up. Relax the worry, overthinking, and doubt. It isn't helping you or anybody. It only blocks what you want or where you're trying to get to. If you have pulled the red rose, it could also mean that a mentor or guide will come into your life with a teaching to help you overcome an obstacle. Or a person who is already in your life could greatly assist you at this time. Is there someone who always seems to stay joyful and light? Observe and learn from these people. The most enlightened teachers on the planet are those who seem to always be giggling. The Buddhas of the world. Learn from them how they are, not just what they say. How they are, not just what they say. Manifestation enhancer. So if you see someone that's always trying to be optimistic, that's always trying to be, in a good mood, no matter what's going on, learn from them. Learn how they are, not just what they say. Kind of try to mimic them and be like them. Manifestation enhancer. Try to ease your doubt and worry. As hard as it may be, seek to find joy and playfulness in doubtful situations, especially when you are in a state of feeling stuck. Laugh whenever you can. Watch comedies and surround yourself with light-hearted people. This energy will help you to get through or figure out whatever it is that you need to. And it's true, guys. I've read it in lots of different places that laughter is very good for you. So I know it's hard to laugh when you're going through a difficult time, but that's what they say is good for. Whoops, there goes my heart. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it took so long. I'll try next time not to pull out how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tarot cards, and then so much to read. Oh, and this one's 6. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful for someone, and I hope I brought clarity to some of y'all's questions or some of your, whatever you may be going through. I know my readings are different from other tarot readers, and I read a lot, so I don't know what to say. I guess it just the way I do my channel, my videos. But anyhow, thank y'all for listening. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that takes the time to view my readings. Hopefully later on in the years to come or months to come, I can get better at what I'm doing, and I hope that you guys can find happiness in your life and stay grounded, stay prayed up, and I wish y'all health, happiness, and abundance, and that whatever you try to accomplish, you stay flexible. Sometimes we have to go through a little bit of patience and stuff like that, guys. Maybe there's things that we have to learn along the way, but everything will work out. Anyways, thanks for listening. If you like my vibe, please click the share or click the like button and share and subscribe. I feel so odd when I say that, but I hear other people say it, so I want to say it too. But anyways, take care, y'all. And to all my subscribers, I haven't heard from y'all, so I hope you guys are doing okay. And to my viewers, I wish you the best. I pray that God protects you and your children, your family, your loved ones, and you as well, viewer. That you have protection everywhere that you go. And in Jesus' name, y'all take care. God bless y'all. And I hope to see y'all on my next reading. Hope you have lots of peace in these coming days and during the holidays. And a Happy New Year's. If I don't make another video, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope 2024 ends up being so much better than 2023. Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye.